The moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. By the end of today's episode of Americana Outdoors, we'll be crowning the champions of the 2025 Yamaha S.M.A.S.H. Over the last 2 days, both teams have fought valiantly with their sights set on earning those prestigious bragging rights, and of course, for the chance to etch their names on that big blue trophy. In the previous episode, Team Reynolds started off with a strong lead on the morning of day 1 by knocking down 6 pigs and 1 turkey.
You're definitely carrying the team. Proud of you. You come in late, but better late than never.
And they also dominated in the shooting challenges.
I felt like I at least held par.
However, Team Wendlandt found their fire by the end of the day and knocked down 2 impressive odd-ed ewes.
That's a good one too. We definitely needed those points, that's for sure.
While Team Reynolds choked and came back empty-handed for the second hunting session.
They definitely closed the gap on us.
With that last-minute turn of events, Team Wendlandt enters today with a newfound confidence, knowing they've still got a shot at clinching the victory, and Team Reynolds is scrambling to reclaim their lead. So what's in store for us today? More unbelievable hunting action with twists and turns at every corner, and a trifecta of shooting challenges worth valuable team points. So let's get right to it and join Team Wendlandt in the field, where Danny is using a 10-point Turbo X crossbow equipped with a Garmin Zero X1i scope to fulfill his team's dream of reaching their turkey quota.
Front bird, Kevin. I don't have a shot. Front bird. Mark, get him.
I'm gonna tell you something, that was freaking awesome.
They came in so fast. They got so close. They got too close. I didn't have a shot.
They were so close to you that I was thinking you were gonna shoot earlier, but then you waited just a little bit, and I didn't know which one you were shooting.
I was telling him front, but I was waiting for him to turn because you said pin him through the wings, and as soon as he turned, I let him have it.
I mean,
and then his wings.
That's
down.
pretty clumpy, violent. I mean, we might get lucky and find her.
And I'm shooting a turkey broadhead on there. It should have slowed right. Made a pretty good.
Let's get everything. We'll come back to here and figure it out.
As Danny and Clark set off in search of this turkey and more valuable points for their team, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll catch up with Team Reynolds and see if they're able to regain some ground on Team Wendlandt with a turkey of their own. We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. We're in the middle field with Jeff Reynolds, where he's hunting for his team's second turkey using an Umarex Air Saber air bow. Every point matters in the competition, and we're coming down to the wire. Let's see how this plays out for the turkey whisperer.
Well, me and Gentry get set up on these turkeys, and there's probably 5 or 6 different toms gobbling. And I started calling again, and man, when I did, this turkey, man, he's just gobbling like crazy at me every time I call. I'm still thinking there's no way he's going to come over here. But I look through that brush and I catch a glimpse of him strutting through there, and I'm like, man, I don't think he's that far, but all I can see, I can just see through a little hole. I just get glimpses of him. And then I hear him spitting and drumming, so I know he's real close now. It seemed like 30 minutes, but it probably wasn't 2 minutes. I could tell he was working his way down to that decoy. And he gets out there, I can see him good. And he was in full strut the entire way. Puffed up, sidestepping all the way down to that decoy. He gets out there and I knew Gentry had him, and I get the crosshairs on him with that air bow. And, you know, I thought, man, if I shoot him right beside the beard, you know, that's about the height you want to shoot him, and go right between the legs. That'd be a lost bird. We've walked all over looking for this bird. And of course, that's the way it is when turkeys, you know, he took off flying and then went down. I told Gentry I thought he went down pretty hard. And we walked all over there looking, and I had to walk by that bird 3 or 4 times at least within 10 yards of him and didn't see him. And we walked all over and we were headed back, and I told Gentry, I said, let's go over here and look one more time where I seen him go down. And we're walking through there, and Gentry stops me and says, there he is. And he's laying right there 10 yards from us. And I thought he was dead. I mean, he was just laying there. And I walk over to him, or start walking that way. He jumps up and takes off running and flies, and he could barely clear the trees and didn't go very far and went down. So we just backed up, and I'm gonna come back and get the air bow again. Just in case I see him again, I ain't gonna hesitate to put another arrow in him. So let's get the bow and go see if we can find him.
While Jeff continues to scan the property for his fleeing turkey, let's head to a quick break. And when we come back, we'll catch back up with Danny and Clark to find out if they've made any progress on their own turkey recovery. We'll return to the field in just a moment. But in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. We're rejoining Danny and Clark as they attempt to put as large of a points gap as possible between themselves and Team Reynolds. Earlier in the show, Danny and Clark put an arrow in an impressive-looking tom. Let's see if they can track him down.
Look at the blood trail. We got blood here, comes all the way around. There's a good bunch here, a whole bunch here, all the way. I was gonna text Wade here, but he says pretty quiet report. Team Wendlandt reports are all quiet. Team Reynolds is still looking for a wounded turkey, and Scott and Brandon had not shot any audads. So, you know, maybe we'll send them a message that we're looking for a turkey as well. And connect and send Wade a message here. Tracking a turkey.
So Danny, this particular model you got right here, it's brand new.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is the new Garmin InReach Messenger Plus, and the good thing with this one is we're actually able to send photos. So that was part of the competition here.
Okay.
Is when we actually get our animal and we harvest it, we need to, you know, confirm it with a photo over the InReach Messenger Plus, which is cool. But also we can add quite a few guys on this. So, you know, we're all on this group message, so we're able to kind of keep everybody updated as we go.
Oh, so it's cool. In this situation we're hunting in, it's a must.
Well, and there's no cell service here, so it makes it even better,
Yes,
you know.
that's exactly right.
Cool. Well, let's go see if we can't find that bird.
Here's blood right here. I mean, it's bleeding pretty well. But I don't need to start following this because I got it up here already.
Well, and yeah, that's a good chunk up there. He's definitely bleeding out the left side.
He's right there.
Come on.
I got it.
Come on.
I'm serious. Hey, I'm walking through this brush, and I mean, I don't know if the camera can show how heavy it is, but it's heavy. We call this white brush. Some people call it bee brush. And right there is a dead bird.
You know, Clark, this just goes to show you. I mean, the highs and the lows of hunting sometimes. I mean, we were sitting there pretty much just lounging out for a while. And we heard that gobble way off in the distance, and we went to work.
And the other high and low of the whole thing is we went from like I literally would say 7 minutes ago, I was thinking, we're not finding this turkey. Dang, we did it.
That's awesome. Thank you. All right, we're gonna pull out the Garmin InReach Messenger Plus and send a picture of a turkey so we can validate this thing, because we worked hard on that one.
We worked hard.
We worked real hard on that one.
Real hard.
I'm gonna send this off to the guys right now. There we go.
Awesome.
Heck yeah. Oh, that one feels good.
That's fun.
While Danny and Clark head back to camp to weigh in their turkey, let's hear how Jeff's turkey track turned out.
More than anything, I don't like losing an animal. It bothers me to shoot something and not be able to recover it, but it hurt the team too. I mean, that's a minus 50-point penalty for wounding the turkey and not finding it. So that stunk there.
Well, it's time to shake off the losses and get our heads in the game for the final shooting competitions. First up, we have the long-range 10-point crossbow shooting challenge. Competitors will take a shot at an 80-yard target, and points are available to each shooter. The team with the most accumulated points wins.
What'd you do, Brandon?
I mean, I felt like our team all shot pretty dang consistent. Wow, Clark's last.
So the long range contest, there's 26 total points available. First through fifth gets points, starting at 10 goes all the way down to 1, and then the sixth place shooter gets nothing. Well, as we wrap up this first round, Clark's out. He was in 6th here. We've got a tie for getting it in the bullseye between Brandon and Danny. They'll be shooting off to determine who gets first and second points, which is really key right now. Reynolds is locked in 3rd, nobody tied with him. And then the shoot off for 4th and 5th will be between Scott and Jeff.
Well, basically, I gotta try to sneak one in the bullseye here.
Oh, that's gonna be close. Danny with the win right there.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, we needed those points.
No, you don't. You're in the lead.
Well, they feel good though.
Team Reynolds is trying to make up some ground for that lost turkey. Next up, we're busting out the Umarex Complete for the 60-yard shooting challenge. Once again, points are available to each shooter, and each team member has 1 minute to empty their 10-shot clip.
3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, all right, that's penalty. That one don't count. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
How important are these points?
Very important for us. We need all we can get. We're behind.
We got 10 shots, we just got to put all 10 right inside the white and we win. It's that easy.
1 minute.
Six shot. You gotta get 4 shots. 7, 8.
Before we head to break, let's take another look at those scoreboards. As it stands right now, Team Wendlandt maintains a pretty dominant lead with 374.7 points. But there's still one more shooting competition left, and a whole hunting session where anything can happen here at the 2025 Yamaha S.M.A.S.H. We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. We're back for the final shooting competition of the 2025 Yamaha S.M.A.S.H. In this 20-yard Umarex handgun speed challenge, competitors will have 45 seconds to hit their targets as accurately as possible. This is an individual competition with points available for each shooter, and all points will be totaled to determine each team's overall scores.
I don't think you've hit it yet. I think you're out.
He's just shooting air.
And I'm not positive that you hit the target. So we could probably leave that target up.
Hey, they said I didn't even hit the target.
Clark may not have shot the target, but he's about to learn what he was really shooting the whole time.
Hey, was I shooting blanks?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't hit it.
Now that we're not shooting blanks anymore, it's time to shoot.
Those were just warm up,
Hey,
right?
hey, Danny, we can kill some animals, but
Exactly.
we ain't
Hey,
much
that's what I said. We're hunters, not shooters.
That's right.
3, 2, 1, shoot 'em up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
And just like that, the shooting competitions are complete. Team Reynolds takes the final round with 20 total points. Now we're coming down to the wire, and it's time to head back to the field for the last hunting session.
All right, this is the last evening. We're down, but we ain't out. We have to kill 2 alldads, so me and Brandon's going after alldad. He's taking his compound bow, which gives us bonus points. I'm taking a rifle. And where we're going, if we could kill 2, they're probably going to be the 2 biggest, bigger than their 2. So that would give us a lot of extra points. Newbie, he's going to go try to kill a jackrabbit. That'll be 50 points. And then if any of us can get it done, we'll go try to kill a hog. So that's the game plan. Everything else, the alldads really, and the turkey, they killed 2 turkeys, and I wounded that one and didn't find it today. That hurt, but we've done good on everything else, winning all the challenges, but we got to get them 2 alldads. They're worth a lot of points.
Awesome. You think there's a shot?
There's always a shot. Until they tell us we're done, we got a chance.
Jeff sure does have a strong competitor spirit, but little did he know that the weather rolling in for hunting session 4 had no plans to play by anyone's rules. And the only animal brought back to camp turned out to be a single jackrabbit. But Scott's jackrabbit was nothing to scoff at, as small game are still worth 50 bonus points. As the day rolled on, storms rolled in and nearly blew Scott out of his hunting blind. When we take a look back at how Team Wendlandt fared, well, Jeff Henson set up in a pop-up blind with pigs on his mind, but the only animals that showed themselves were already scratched off for his team. Even though teams didn't have much to show for the final hunting round, there was no denying this was an epic adventure as they headed in for the trophy presentation.
Guys, an exciting week here in Texas. Anytime we get together, it's fun. Got some great competitors as always that come down and invite, and we're, at the end of the day, we josh, we tease, but we all want everybody to do good. But somebody's got to win. That's the problem with having a competition. When there's only 2 teams, you got a winner and a loser. This year's Yamaha S.M.A.S.H event was definitely one for the record books. A lot of changes the way we've done things in the past. A lot of curveballs in there, a lot of shooting contests. You guys did pretty good on the shooting contest. A lot of hunting contests. You guys dominated on the turkey deal. Well, everybody had some great turkey hunting action. Hogs played a pretty good role over here for you guys. But the alldads turned out to be the most dominant factor when it comes to scores, and you guys really knocked it out. And it got really close here at the end. At one time today, with about 2 hours left, it was about a 60-point differential. You guys had a couple of penalties, but at the end, they had 1 more penalty. You guys are this year's Yamaha S.M.A.S.H champion.
Don't clap for them.
There you have it. With all the final bonus points and competition points tallied up, Team Wendlandt has been dubbed the 2025 Yamaha S.M.A.S.H champions with 565.7 points. Thanks for joining us for 3 days of the highest stakes and highest rewards the world of hunting skill and shooting expertise has ever seen. Before we head out, let's hear some final thoughts from the team captains.
I love competing with Clark or against Clark. You know, me and him are a lot alike, and we are both big-time competitors. So it's a lot of fun ribbing each other. You know, one gets ahead, then the other gets ahead. He got the best of me this time. That's all I can say. He's the winner.
Even though it's just a fun event, you still want to win. I mean, whoever plays a game and says, I don't care if you win. Jeff, I know Jeff's going to compete to win. I was no doubt going to compete to win, and that's what makes it fun.
Hey, thank you for watching, and join us again next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.